These are called natural number. Just 1 second. Okay. So these are called natural number, and whole number starts with 0. So the only difference between natural number and whole number is whole number starts with 0. Right? Till here we have also learnt in smaller classes everything about this, right? Let's focus on this rational number property. So rational number are of two types. Types of rational numbers are there. What are these two types? First is terminating decimal. And second is non-terminating but recurring decimal. Non-terminating but recurring decimal. First is terminating decimal, and second is non-terminating but recurring decimal. Yeah. All of you are having blur? वैष्णवी कौन सा एयरटेल है तुम्हारा? तो जाके फोन करोगे, क्वालिटी खराब देते हैं. मेरे को यहाँ से क्लियर दिख रहा है, अगर मेरा कैमरा खराब होता तो मुझे भी गड़बड़ दिखता. Log out and log in again. Yeah. Others are able to see clearly. Bhargavi?
Not like very sharp, but I can see it. That is visible.
Integers and? It's part of rational number only. Yes. Integer, and then integers are negative, positive and 0. 0 and positive integer are also called whole number, while natural numbers are nothing but positive integers. Starts with 1, 2, 3. So called natural number. So the only difference between natural number and whole number is 0 and 1. Right? Okay. Now, as I told you, rational number are of two types. One is terminating decimal and second is non-terminating but recurring decimal. So what is terminating decimal which comes to an end? For example, 1 by 4, which is 0.25. It's called terminating decimal. And 1 by 3 is equal to 0.3333. This is called non-terminating and non-recurring. Non-terminating and non-recurring decimal, right? Now the question is, if there is a number which is non-terminating and non-recurring type, how to write that number in the form of P by Q? That's first thing, right? We should learn. So if there is any number, if I give you, let's say 0.3333, and then I ask you to write this number in the form of P by Q, which is 1 by 3. So how to do it? We'll see that, right? उसी को बता रहा हूँ, entire thing. This is done, this part. Done? Okay. Now let's come to the important part. These are type of all 9 standard stuff, 9th and 10th standard stuff. Let's focus on this part. If there is any number in the form of P by Q, either that is a terminating decimal, so it is very easy to convert a terminating decimal into P by Q form, right? But if it is non-terminating and non-recurring, that means 0.3333. Example, if you have 0.3333 and so on. So how to convert this number in the form of P by Q? So first you write this number as 0.3 bar, right? And if you want to directly convert this number in the form of P by Q, the first step is remove bar and decimal. Remove bar and decimal and write this number as it is. Write this as 0.3. From this, subtract the digits which do not have bar on it. Which digit do not have bar on it? 0. Then in denominator, put as many 9 as bar on digits. So how many digits we have bar? Put 1 9 for it. This will give you what? 3 by 9, which is nothing but equal to what? 1 by 3. Let's make it more complex. Let's say if you have 0.373737 and so on. So I can also write this as 0.37 bar or not. First step is remove bar and decimal and write this number as it is. So 037 minus 0 divided by how many 9? 29, because bar is on how many digits? 2 digits. So put 29 for that. So this will be 37 by 99. If we have, let's say, number 1.513 bar. So how to write this number in the form of P by Q? The first step is what? Remove bar and decimal and write this number as it is 1513. From this, how much you have to subtract? Only 1. You have to subtract the digits which do not have bar on it, right? First you write number as it is. From that, subtract the digit which do not have bar on it. Then in denominator, put as many 9 as bar on digits. So how many digits you have bar? 3. So put 3, 9 for that. If you look at this number, and this number, and the next number which I am going to write, let's say next number is 23.397 bar. Something like this we have, right? Now, if you look at the numbers which I have just mentioned and this number, right, the last one, there is a difference. What is that? That all the numbers which I have discussed after decimal, they are coming to an end. This is not coming to an end. Not coming to an end. After decimal, whatever number we have, all of them started repeating instantly, right? Here, there is a number after decimal which is not repeating, and then after that you have 979797 repeating. So there is only one change which will happen in denominator. Numerator will be as it is. You write this number 2T397. From this, how much you have to subtract? 2, 3, 3. The digit which do not have bar on it, you have to subtract that entire number, right? And in denominator, how many 9 we have to put? 2 9, because bar is on 2 digit. But after decimal, there is a digit which do not have bar on it. For that, we have to put 1 0. Yes. Yes. Non-zero digit, non-repeating digit के लिए 0. 2 zeros. Right. If we have, let's say, 1.2359 bar. So this is 12359 minus 123, 29 and 2 zeros. 2 9 and 2 zeros. So that is how you convert a number in the form of what? P by Q. Directly you can convert this number in the form of P by Q. Directly you convert this number in the form of P by Q. Done? Okay. Sorry? Hmm. Fraction is okay. Yeah. You look at fraction, I mean, this is fraction only. All these number in the form of p by q only. Clear to all of you? बताता हूँ CAT का question. There was one question which was asked in CAT. Let's do it quickly and then we'll take up some problems. First, let me. So there was a question says that D is a number which is 0.AB, AB, AB, and so on, right? There was this number which is 0.AB, AB, AB, AB. Now, by what number D should be multiplied so that the result is an integer? The question was, right? By what number D should be multiplied so that result is an integer? First option is 100. Second option is 99. Third option is AB. And fourth option is AB, AB. Not AB, AB. Something else. None of these. Right? What do you think will be the answer for this question? Hmm? By what number D should be multiplied so that the answer is an integer? It simply means you have to multiply D with some number so that whatever results you have, it should be an integer, right? Yes. So first of all, see, the question is D is equal to how much? 0.AB bar, right? First, you can write this AB bar as what? AB by 99. So D is equal to what? AB by 99. Yes? So this number should be multiplied with how much? So that it will make sure that whatever number we have is an integer. See, to make an integer, what should be your denominator? 1. I have 99. So I have to cancel this. I have to make this 1. This can only become 1 if I put 99 here. This get cancelled and how much is left? अब A and B कोई भी number होने दो, let's say 1, 3, 1, 5, 10, 7, 9, 7, anything, right? It is an integer or not? Integer मतलब denominator should have 1. So to make denominator 1, I have to keep 99 here so that I can cancel this and this. So denominator is 1. अब AB is whatever, that is an integer. So answer is 19. Bar means the digit. If 2 digits are repeating, you write AB bar. Either they will write it in this fashion or they will write it in this fashion. नहीं ऊपर में नहीं दिया, ऊपर में बार नहीं दिया. 99. हाँ तो ए भी इंटीजर हो गया ना. देख डी का वैल्यू कितना आया? ए बी बाई 99, राइट. अब वो कह रहे हैं कि यू मल्टीप्लाई डी विथ डी का वैल्यू कितना है? ए बी बाई 99. You have to multiply this with something so that this whole result will be an integer. What is the meaning of integer? 1. So denominator should be 1. That means in place of question mark, I have to put 99 or not. So if I put 99, this will be only left with what? AB by 1. So A and B कोई भी number होने दो. Will it be an integer always? तो तुम बार डाल सकते हो ना. जितना भी डिजिट रिपीट हो रहा है, 2 डिजिट रिपीट हो रहा है ना, तो राइट 0.AB बार. नहीं. जितने डिजिट रिपीट हो रहे हो उसके ऊपर ही बार रहता है. जैसे if we have let's say 0.3333, we can also write 0.3 bar. That's it. जितने digits repeat हो रहा है, you have to put bar only on those digits, right? All of you understood this? Right? Okay. Now, now see, there are, as we have discussed earlier also, there are properties of square. But then properties of square should be no, you should remember it, properties of square, because you do get question and sometimes it is very helpful uh, to solve the other question also. Forget about the question completely based on square. Yesterday we were solving one question. Remember that which of the following cannot be? Remember one question we solved, the property of square. Okay. Yes. So first of all, 1 square is what? 1. 2 square is what? 3 square is what? 4 square is? 5 square is? 6 square is? 7 square is? 8 square is? 9 square is? 10 square is? 11 square? 12 square? 13 square? 14 square? 196. And 15 square? 16 square? 17 square? 18 square? 324. 19 square? 361. 20 square? 400. 21 square? 441. 22 square? 484. 23 square? 529. 24 square? 576. 25 square? 625. 26 square? 676. 27 square? 729. 28 square? 784. 29 square? 861. 30 square? 900. At least these squares should be known to you from 1 to 30, right? And their properties. So what are the properties of square, Bhargavi? 841. 841. So what are the properties of square, Bhargavi? Bhargavi? Yeah, I'm asking you, what are the properties of square? Just observe the last digit of all these numbers. All these perfect square, just observe the unit digit. There are some numbers which are missing. In the units digit, some numbers are missing. One is there. One is there. See, 121. Some numbers are missing. Very good. Any perfect square will not end with 2, 3, 7, and 8. 2, 3, 7 and 8. Any perfect square will never end with 2, 3, 7 and 8. Second is any perfect square which end with any perfect square which end with 5, its preceding digit is 2. Any perfect square which end with 5, its preceding digit, just a digit before that perfect square which is ending with 5, is always 2. Now look at all the perfect square which are ending with 6. Look at the preceding digit. We have 6, 3, 6, 9, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5. So one thing is for sure, that if there is any perfect square which end with 6, its preceding digit is odd. Any perfect square which is ending with 6, the preceding digit has to be odd. Always an odd number. Any perfect square which end with 6, its preceding digit must be an odd number. 6, only 6. Which is ending with 6, उसके just पहले का digit should always be an odd number. Fourth is, if there is any perfect square which end with 1, 4 or 9, its preceding digit is always even. So if there is any perfect square which is ending with either 1 or 4 or 9, the preceding digit must be even number. Right? Will help you. These properties will help you. Explain you that question to take this off. Okay, so those who, for that we should know the divisibility rule also for the question which I am going to write. So there was a question which has appeared in one of the CAT exam. The question was that if AABB is a perfect square, if AABB is a perfect square, suppose this is a perfect square where A is not equal to 0 and B is also not equal to 0. Both are not equal to 0. Right? And how many such number are perfect square which are in the form of AABB? AABB means what? First two digit and last two digits are same. So it's a 4-digit number which should be a perfect square. So how many numbers are there which are of the form of AABB and at the same time should be a perfect square? For example, 1122. So is it a perfect square? Or 2233, is it a perfect square? See, focus on this which I am going to write down, right? Is 2233 a perfect square? 2244 is a perfect square. Okay. How long you are going to do? Don't you think it's something which is going to be very cumbersome? Okay. Correct. B will be equal to 4. I tell you how. Since if it is a perfect square, then B cannot be 2, 3, 7 and 8 for sure, right? Why? Because a perfect square will never end with 2, 3, 7, 8. So B, these 4 values B cannot take. Suppose B is 5. Then the previous rate of B should be 2 or not. So if I take B is equal to 5, then this rate should also be 5. But if there is a perfect square ending with 5, previous days has to be what? 2. But the question says that last 2 dates should be same. So B cannot be 5 also, right? B cannot be 6 also. Why? Because if this is a 6, the previous date has to be odd. But 6 is even. This is odd. Right? 7, 8, so definitely not possible. 1, not possible. Why? Because if it is 1, the previous date has to be even. If this is 1, this has to be even. And cannot be 9 also. So we eliminated so many things we eliminated. We are left only with what? 4. So answer can be 1144 or 2244 or 3344 or 5544, 6644, 7744, 8844, 9944, right? 9944. Then we have to find out numbers are only these many, right? Out of which are the numbers which are perfect square, that we have to find it out. So here the whole, what I'm trying to say is that if you know the property, you cut down on this, right? Now you should not prime factorize all the numbers in this case, right? If you go and prime factorize, it is still going to take time. You will get the answer, but prime factorization is not, because in CAT they will not ask you what is the perfect square of 7744. 7744 is a perfect square here. Other numbers are not. But how we will come to know whether perfect square number is a perfect square or not? How you come to know whether number is a perfect square or not? So my question is, how you know that 36 is the perfect square? When you put inside the root, then you write this as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. And then when you can make a pair of 2 and 3, when you make complete pair, then only this is a perfect square, right? So if you put all those 4 numbers into inside the root, they should make a pair or not? But again, to make a pair, you have to prime factorize it. Again, prime factorization is a problem, right? Because all these numbers are divisible by 4. Last में 44 है, तो ये भी problem है. So then what we should do? So pay attention to the next part of this. Then we'll continue solving this. This part is clear. Pay attention to the next part. Do you know what is place value? Do you know what is place value? And what is face value? Yeah. So suppose I have a number, let's say 215. So 2 is at 100 place, 1 is at 10th place, 5 is at unit place. So I can write 2 into 100 plus 1 into 10 plus 5 into 1. Yes. So suppose there is a number A, B, 2-digit number. So I can write this as A into 10 plus B into 1 or not. If there is a 3-digit number A, B, C, I can write this as 100A plus 10B plus C. If there is a 4-digit number A, B, C, D, I can write this as what? 1000 times of A plus 100 times of B plus 10 times of P, C plus D. Yes, that is how you write a number, by using its place value. Is this clear? Those who are in online class understood this? Okay. Let's try to solve that question, because if I prime factorize, right? If I prime factorize, which number? AABB. Prime factorization will take some time. So let's write this number as a perfect square. What number? AABB. How you can write this number as 1000A plus 100A plus 10B plus B or not? Yes, this is 1100A plus 11B or not? From this, what you will have? 11 times of 100A plus B. Ratandeep, understood this part? Multiply नहीं किया. B cannot to take these values. बेटा ये पढ़. Yes. नहीं, first perfect square can never end with what? So B cannot be 2378 for sure. Okay, so now suppose you take AA and this has 5 and this has B. So B also has to be 5 or not? हाँ, तो वही तो कह रहा हूँ, तो 2 होगा ना यहाँ पर. अरे तो ये दोनों डिजिट सेम होना चाहिए, लेकिन ये 5 है तो ये 2 होगा, लेकिन 5 और 2 तो सेम नहीं है, तो 5 भी नहीं हो सकता, ये भी नहीं हो सकता, ये भी नहीं, ये भी नहीं, ये भी नहीं. 6 हो सकता है क्या? अरे बेटा ऐसा है, AABB राइट. B कैसा नंबर है? इवन राइट. तो ये B भी इवन होना चाहिए ना. अगर मैं यहाँ 6 लेता हूं तो ये नंबर कैसा आ जाएगा? यहाँ पर ये नंबर कैसा आ जाएगा? इवन. हमको ऑड चाहिए. अगर B इवन है तो ये B भी इवन होगा, लेकिन अगर परफेक्ट स्क्वायर 6 पे एंड होता है तो दिस प्रीवियस डिजिट हैज टू बी व्हाट? ऑड और नॉट? समझ आया? Okay, so cannot be 6. Same way, can it be 1? Can it be 1? And cannot be 9 also. So only possibility is what? 4, right? So if only possibility is 4, so these are the numbers or not? Okay. If these are the numbers, then I know that when I put a number inside the root, right, it will make a pair of 2, 2, right? It will make a pair of 2, 2. Now we reach to this conclusion, and in this conclusion, how much? 11 we are getting only 111. Yes. That means the other number, whatever you will form from here, should also be divisible by 11 or not? Yes, then only pair of 11 will come out. That means whatever number we have should have 211 into it. 211 होगा, उसके बाद जो भी बचे वो देखा जाएगा. Yes or no? अरे परफेक्ट स्क्वायर में अगर 2 11 आएंगे तभी तो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर होगा. तो एक ही 11 है, तो यहां से जो भी नंबर आएगा दैट शुड आल्सो हैव 11 along with something else. मतलब 11 11 121 तो होगा ही होगा अंदर. मतलब जो नंबर होगा AABB should be divisible by what? 11 11 should be divisible by what? 11. Yes, should be divisible by 11 or not? क्योंकि 11 है उसके अंदर, right? So I have to find out that which of the number out of these number, which are the number which are divisible by 11. हाँ, अब फर्स्ट वन देखो, अभी देखो यहां से what we have 1144, right? So 11 104, ये इसमें भी एक और 11 निकलना चाहिए. क्यों? क्योंकि अंदर जाके कैसा बन रहा है 1144? 11 into 104 बन रहा है ना. बन रहा है कि नहीं बन रहा है? तो ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है, तो एक और 11 यहां से आना चाहिए. इज इट डिविजिबल बाय 11? नो. सेकेंड नंबर, सो अंदर क्या बचेगा? 11 इंटू 204. इज 204 डिविजिबल बाय 11? थर्ड क्या बनेगा? 11 इंटू 304. You understood why 304? When you are dividing with 11, the thing which are left leaving is what? 304. Is it up divisible by 11? No. Then what we have? 11 into 504. Is it divisible by 11? No. 11 into 604 divisible by 11? No. 11 into 704 divisible by 11? Yes. Or if you know the divisibility of 11, then it is further easy. If you know the divisibility of 11, then it is very easy. Right? You should know the divisibility of, see, 111 will be there, right? Inside root 111, and 111 you should get from 100a plus b. 11 डिवाइड होता है ना 704 से. 11 6 जा 66, कितना बचा? 4 4. 11 4 जा 44. सिर्फ एक ही 11 से होते हैं, दो 11 से नहीं. दो 11 चाहिए ना अपने को, तभी तो पेयर बनेगा, तभी तो रूट से बाहर आएगा. Guys, understood? बताता हूँ 11 का डिविजिबिलिटी है, इजी है बहुत. वो इसमें एक नंबर तो सब 11 से सब डिवाइड होंगे, उसके बाद एक और नंबर जो बचेगा शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय 11. नहीं, 11 का डिविजिबिलिटी आता है तो ये नहीं, इतना करना पड़ेगा यहाँ तक, उसके बाद हो जाता है. रतनदीप,
हाँ सर बताइए.
बहुत इजी तो नहीं है. इफ यू नो द डिविजिबिलिटी ऑफ 11 तो यहाँ तक तो करना ही पड़ेगा बेटा. सी, ये तो बहुत इजी है, ये तो तुम मेंटली कर दोगे. अगर इफ यू नो द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ स्क्वायर, दिस पार्ट यू कैन डू मेंटली. बस उतना हो गया, तो इसको करना है दिस. हाँ हाँ, because perfect square means like when you put that number inside the root, whatever you are getting 111, you know that there should be a one more 11. So 11 you should need, right? Then only it will form a pair. टेंथ मई के बाद से 1:30 पे खाना पीना खा के पहुंच जाना. दोज आर नॉट वर्किंग, दोज आर वर्किंग कम इन द इवनिंग. खाना पीना खा के 1:30. हाँ नहीं, 1:30 पे आ जाना. 3 days I will start at 11:30, other 3 days will start at 1:30. इवनिंग विल ऑल्सो बी देयर, जस्ट सी. मतलब जो फ्री है तो उसको बोला है मैंने कि भाई तुम लोग पढ़ाई करो ना आके. हाँ, do certifications, I'll tell you which. Clear? This one is clear, guys? Okay. Now, those who were there yesterday, so you guys understood the question which we did yesterday online, guys? भार्गवी, क्वेश्चन समझ आया था? वैष्णवी,
Yes, sir.
Bhargavi, you also understood? Riya, all of you understood that question, right? Which you did it. We'll do it one more time. वो CAT का question है. Okay, so properties of square is clear to all of you. Next is, let's understand something about two-digit numbers. Right? So let's say AB is a two-digit number. Is a two-digit number. First thing you should know, what is the sum of digits. What is sum of digits? A plus B. This is sum of digit. Second is how you can write this number. If you want to write this number, then how you can write? So whenever you want to write a number, two-digit number, you have to use its place value. Then you write this as 10A. You write this as 10A plus B. Next is number formed by reversing the order of digit. New number formed by reversing the order of digit. So when you reverse the order of digits of a number, then this number will become BA. Yes or no? And this BA, you can write this as 10B plus A or not? If you reverse the digit, then A and B will interchange their position. Initially, if A is at tens place, B is at unit place, now B will become at tens place and A will be at unit place. This is what you will get or not? So you have two numbers. One is the original number, which is of form of 10A plus B, and then you have what? A new number, which is in the form of 10B plus A or not? Yes. Now, what happens if you take the difference of these two numbers? Difference of, and what happens when you take sum of these two numbers? Understand, when you take difference, म्हणजे 10A plus B minus 10B plus A. मनस्वी कहाँ है आजकल? 10A minus, हाँ, सीधे बॉम्बे पहुंच गई हो. So 10A minus A is 9. What is 10A minus A? Minus 9B. 9 common bracket A minus B. So whenever you take a two-digit number and the new number which is formed by reversing the order of digit, when you take the difference of that number, it is always divisible by what? 9. 9 बार है, मतलब 9 से divisible है. And when you take the sum of these numbers, right, which is 10A plus B plus 10B plus A, so this will give you what? 11A plus 11B. 11 common bracket is A plus B. So sum will be divisible by what? 11. हाँ, two-digit number पे. For this, now what about 3-digit number? What about 3-digit number? So suppose there is a number A, B, C. The sum of digit is A plus B plus C, right? Now, you write this as 100A plus 10B plus C. This is the number or not? And new number is, which is formed by reversing the order of digit. This will be what? 100C plus 10B plus A. Yes. Now, if you take the sum of these two, sum means what? You have to add them. So when you add these, how much it will give you? 101 A plus 20 B plus 101 C. Is there anything common coming out? कहाँ 101? Every तीनों से common out होना चाहिए. Is there anything coming common out? So when nothing is coming common out, it simply means what? The sum of a 3-digit number, a number formed by reversing the order of digit, when you take the sum, it is not necessarily divided by one particular number. Right? There is no particular number, it is divisible. Like in this case, divisible by 11, and in this case, divisible by 9. Here, nothing common, right? When you take difference, this minus this will give you 99A minus 99B. 99 common, bracket is A minus B. 99 can be written as 9 into 11 times of A minus C, sorry, not B, C. This is C. B will get cancelled. This is C, guys. So no matter the moment you take difference of a 3-digit number and number formed by reversing the order of digit, the difference is always divisible by 9 and 11. 9, 11 and 99 both, right? हमेशा होगा, 9 से भी होगा, 11 से भी होगा. Here, फैक्टराइज कर दिया 99 को आई कैन राइट, दैट मीन्स 9 से भी होगा, 11 से भी होगा. 99 से मतलब शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय 9 and 11 both, right? Divisible by 11 when sum difference 9. Here difference में it is divisible by 9 and 11 both for a 3-digit number. For 2-digit number में this is definitely divisible by 9 and that is definitely divisible by 11, right? Here yeah. Take it off. Okay, next is divisibility. Okay. Tell me one thing, you know the divisibility of 2. Last state should be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, right? Divisibility of 3. What is the divisibility of 3? Sum of digits. should be divisible by 3. For example, if you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, large number, we want to find out whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. You add up all the digits. What is the summation of digit? 21. Is 21 divisible by 3? So number is also divisible by 3. What is the divisibility of 4? What is the divisibility of 4? Last two digits should be either 0 or divisible by 4. So for divisibility of 4, you don't have to look at the entire big number. Just look at the last two digits. If last two digits are 0, then also number is divisible by 4. If last two digits are any number which is divisible by 4, number is again divisible by 4. Not add. 27 will divisible by 3. In 3. In 4 it is different. 4 if you have, let's say, number 2, 1, 3, 2, 5, 2. Just look at the last two digits. डिविजल बाय 4 है ना? ये किसका हम पढ़ रहे हैं बेटा? हाँ 4 का. तो 4 का डिविजिबिलिटी का रूल क्या है? देखो, व्हाट इज द लास्ट टू डिजिट? इसको डिवाइड करो 4 से. डिवाइड होता है, नंबर विल डिविजिबल बाय 4. सो इधर लास्ट टू डिजिट शुड बी 0 और शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय 4. Five, I think all of you know. Last digit should be 0 or 5. Divisibility of 6. Number should be divisible by 2 and 3 both. Example 144. Is 144 divisible by 2? Divisible by 3? So should be divisible by 6. 2 से भी होना चाहिए, 3 से भी होना चाहिए, राइट? 7 बाद में बताता हूँ, वो प्राइम नंबर अलग सा ही प्राइम नंबर है. डिविजिबिलिटी ऑफ 8. लास्ट 3 डिजिट्स should be 0 or divisible by 8. Last 3 digits. नहीं, all 3 digits should be. Last 3 digits प्लूरल लिखा है, should be 0 in continuation. What is divisibility of 9? What is divisibility of 9? What is divisibility of 9? Same as 3. Sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. if you take all the digits and you add it, should be divisible by 9. Ten is very easy. Divisibility of 11. 10 में last state should be 0. Divisibility of 11. Let us understand. Take a 3-4 digit number. Give me a 3-4 digit number. 3, 2, 4, 5. Suppose we want to find out that this number is divisible by 11 or not. Right? So take up all the digits which are at odd places and add them. So 3 and 4 are at odd places or not? So you take them and add in one bracket minus sign. Take the digits which are at even places, which is what? 2 plus 5. 3 plus 4 is 7 minus 7. If this difference is 0 or 11 or 22 or 33, either the difference should be 0 or it should be 11 or 22 or 33, then number is definitely divisible by 11. चेक करते हैं. सो 3, 2, 4, 5 का क्या आ रहा है लास्ट में? 0. शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय 11. 11 2 जा 22, 1 0 4, 11 9 जा 99, 5 and bring 5, 11 5 जा 55, 0. 4 6 8 मतलब odd or even नहीं, the numbers which are at odd places and even places. Odd places and even places. 5 digit number is, let's say we have 1 9 2 5 4, right? Add up all the digits which are at even places and odd places. So it is what? 1 plus 2 plus 4 minus 9 plus 5. So 7 minus 14. 7 minus 14 is what? 7. Of this difference is what? 7. Is neither 0 nor a multiple of 11. So remember now that the number which you got 704, 11 into 704 मिला था. अब ये देखो digits which are at odd places is 7 plus 4 minus, so 11 minus 0 is, that's why 704 is divisible by 11. बाकी नहीं थे. That's the reason. Here, divisibility. Divisibility of 12. Should be divisible by 3 and 4 both. Should be divisible by 3 and 4 both. Thirteen is again prime. We'll take later on. Divisibility of 14 is what? Should be divisible by 2 and 7 both. Now what is divisibility of 7? Let's try to understand this, right? थ्री से भी होना चाहिए, 4 से भी होना चाहिए. अब 3 का मालूम है, 4 का भी मालूम है. चेक करो. तो अगर 3 से भी हो रहा है, 4 से भी हो रहा है, तो 14 is 2 and 7 both, right? So पहले divisibility of 7 we will understand. Any 3-digit number of your choice. Right? If you want to find out whether this number is divisible by 7 or not, take the last digit and double it. 3 2s are 33 minus 6 कर दो. What is 33 minus 6? What we have to do, take the last digit and double it and subtract it from the remaining digit. So 33 minus 6 is 27 divisible by 7? No. So number is also not divisible by 7. So this difference which we are talking about should be either 0 or 7 or 14 or 28. For example, if I have 198, take the last digit 16. 19 minus 16, 3, not divisible by 7. Let's say if I have 147, last digit 7, double कर दो 14, and the other two digits are 14. 14 minus 14, 343. Last digit, double it, 3 2s are 6. And what is 34 minus 6? Is 28 divisible by 7? Yes, number is divisible by 7. And this can be extended for 4 digit, 5 digit. Matlab keep doing short, 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 short. Every time you take last digit, double it and subtract from remaining number. Can be extended for more than 3 digit also. Is my voice clear to all of you? कि इसका बैंड बजने वाला है इसका बैटरी बहुत जल्दी जाती है आज दिन भर हो गया बंद हो जाए तो मैसेज कर देना भाई क्लियर कल से एक डिविजिबिलिटी का वर्कशीट निकालते हैं नॉट ऑडिबल अभी भी नहीं है वैष्णवी बच्चों वाला दे दिया इसने उठा के अरे हिंदी में दे दिया उसने ये तो कोई ऑनलाइन है उत्तर प्रदेश में ये सब ऐड चलते रहते हैं हाथ बंद करके खड़े हो जाते हैं अरे क्या दिखा रहा है सब हिंदी में क्यों आ रहे हैं? मतलब बहुत अच्छा समझेगा ही नहीं. Just no. Okay. बाद में जान दो, मैं दूसरा देता हूँ तुमको. हाँ नहीं है मेरे पास, मैं दूसरा निकालता हूँ, मेरे पास बुक में है. ऑडिबल? Okay. So there is a number that 97215 and there is some missing number star 6 is divisible by 11. Then what is the smallest number which can come in place of this star? हाँ, divisible by 11. ठीक है निकल जाओ तुम. नहीं, स्टार है उसकी जगह, अननोन वैल्यू है सम. नो नंबर इज देयर. This is the number 97215, some missing number, let's say x and then 6. So divisibility of 11 is what? Take the digits which are at odd places and add them. 9 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 minus 7 plus 1 plus x. Yes? Should be divisible by? Should be 0 or divisible by 11. This is how much? 22 minus 8 plus x should be either 0 or 11 or 22 and so on, right? So first you do 22 minus 8 minus x and put it equal to 0. So x will go to that side. 22 minus 8 is 14. But this is not possible because x is a single digit number, not have a two digit number. So x is not 14. Second is I can write 22 minus 8 minus x. If it is not equal to 0, I'll put it equal to 11. So 22 minus 8 is what? 14 minus x is equal to 11. So x will go to that side. 14 minus 11 is, या तो 0 होगा या 11 होगा. ये बताया था ना, या तो 11 का डिविजिबिलिटी देखो जाके क्या हो. द डिफरेंस शुड बी व्हाट? 0 और 11 और 22 और 33. तो 0 पे तो 14 आ रहा है, नॉट पॉसिबल. तो 11 पे 3 आ रहा है, 3 पॉसिबल है. इसके बाद कोई भी नंबर लोगे तो फिर x नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. चेक विथ 22 ऑल्सो.
So if the difference is negative, what happens?
No. So whenever we write any number, right, we write 97215 and then some integer which is positive here and then 6, right? So if I write 97215, let's say minus 360, this is not a number only. This will look like 9725 minus 36. Whenever you write a number, whenever you write a 2 or 3 digit number, you always write 215. Whole number can be negative, but digit you cannot write as negative.
No, sir, I meant if I take the difference of the alternate, the sum of the alternate numbers, that is a negative.
Acha, in that case, suppose this whole thing, suppose x was given negative, you always have to consider positive. x 3 पे हो जाएगा ना डिविजिबल. हाँ, जीरो पहले लिया, फिर 11 चेक करूंगा ना. पहले जीरो लिया तो जीरो पे x कितना आ रहा है? 14 नहीं हो सकता ना, सिंगल डिजिट नंबर है. तो x को फिर 11 लेके करना पड़ेगा. बेटा देख, 22 minus 8 minus x is equal to 22, right? x is equal to 8. अब क्वेश्चन है कि which is the smallest number which can come in this place? So 3 and 8. Out of 3 and 8, which is the smallest number? We have to take 3. So Siddle, what you were asking is, suppose you are doing something, right? Let's say we have 1, 9, 2, 5, right? If I add 1 plus 2, which is 3, minus 9 plus 5, 14. This is minus 11, right? Now, if it is minus 11, you can ignore the negative sign. Yeah, just because you took the digits in some different order, but the difference which you are taking should be an absolute difference. Clear? I hope this is clear to all of you. Divisibility. हाँ, इसका वर्कशीट मैं तुमको दूंगा. In divisibility, they have asked 1 or 2 difficult questions. Don't remember them now. I'll take up those questions in next class. Okay. I hope this divisibility part is clear to all of you. Sure? Okay. And that square key properties. Okay. We'll take up some questions on that square properties and divisibility. And next class, we'll take up some CAT questions which has appeared. And we'll try to solve them next class. And then we'll start with the new topic. इसी में factorization, prime factorization, properties of LCM HCF will start. Then cyclicity, remainder theorem, highest power dividing factorial. ठीक है, चलो guys. Tomorrow also, if I get time, I'll keep a class, but I'll inform you in advance. कल मेरा एक थोड़ा शेड्यूल है कहीं पे, but I'll be keeping a class. I'll inform you. इवनिंग अभी इवनिंग में होगा. हाँ, फिर डेली होगा. मॉर्निंग इवनिंग पूरा, मॉर्निंग में भी इवनिंग में भी. चलो गाइस, सी यू. खाना खाने जाता हूँ, सुबह सुबह भूखा है आज तो. वो आई एम टेकिंग नॉन स्टॉप लेक्चर्स फ्रॉम जाता हूँ लाना. आई एम टेकिंग नॉन. शाम के टाइम तो कर देता है, उसको बोल दूंगा मैं.